Good morning, everyone. Welcome back on Daily Crypto Plan. It's Tuesday, June 9. So let's go directly in Bitcoin. Let's see what do we have. Unfortunately, the volatility is not the best. Morning, Bukur. Hey, Zed. Hey, Peter. Hey, Dimitri. Hey, Mircea. Hey, everyone. Let's start with Bitcoin on CME. We bounced a little bit. We SFU'd the previous low. And we bounced a little bit here. Yesterday was a green day. But in the same time, people, like I said in the weekly crypto review, we are fighting this level. We are just slightly above the 61.8 from the entire bull market. I don't think we will miss this level. I think we'll accept below it. We are fighting 60k, which is nice. Maybe we'll form a range. Maybe we'll stay here around 60k for some time. Hopefully we'll form an acceptable range for us to make money. But if we zoom out and look at what we have, well, we already have a big range. We had an M in the top, straight down, and now we are trying to bounce. But this bounce is pathetic overall. That could change. We can bounce even to 69, maybe even higher, who knows. But for the moment, look at it. We dumped, we bounced a little bit, and now we're just waiting. So the price action is not the best, to be honest. I was expecting a bit more volatility here, maybe to touch 61.8 and then to do a proper bounce. That's why I didn't even try to long anything in the weekend. I said I'll stay flat and wait. Slow and steady is not a location to short here at 62. I'm hoping for a bounce before I'll even try to short. So don't be the last one to short. But also, do we have enough reasons to long? I don't think we have enough reasons to long here. If you manage to long with Stefan here at the SFU level, okay. As we discussed, SFU is the best setup in the summer especially. But if you miss that level, nothing you can do now. We have the Monday range, so maybe we can play that one. Indicators here you can see. On daily, we don't have any bullish divergence. Remember that I showed you the bearish divergence here in the top when we formed the M, and I said, well, look at the OBV, look at the RSI, look at the MACD histogram. Well, now we don't have anything. That probably means we need to go lower. Now, here in the top, here, local top, we had a lot of divergence. We even had the M's. We had a lot of signs of weakness. I don't see any sign of strength here at the support, which usually means to stay out or the market will go even lower. So overall, nice to see that yesterday we bounced a little bit, but it's just a weak dead cat bounce. Ethereum, similar. Let's zoom out. We have some levels to retest here. You can see 1,387, maybe even below it. If Bitcoin will drop like a hammer, guess what? Ethereum will do the same. For the moment, we are fighting 1,500. We bounced last time from that level. Probably this time we'll try to bounce. Hopefully we'll bounce. And let's hope that we'll retest 2,000. Doesn't look likely for the moment, but who knows? That could change. So, similar for Ethereum. No bullish divergence, no nothing here to think, well, it's reversing, it's going back up. No. I think we need to dump a little bit more. That's Bitcoin, Ethereum. Let's take a look at ES. Couple of days of dumping here. We had on lower time frame, we had a short reload zone, we had an EM. Some people made some money on this dump, but on daily is not enough. Maybe we'll bounce and form a proper EM, something like this. I showed you yesterday, but let's do it again. So this is the left part of a potential yam, and if we'll do something like this today, that will be a nice yam. And from that point, maybe we'll dump in the long reload zone. Something like this. So if the market will bounce here, I don't know how much, maybe 61.8, maybe a bit more, maybe a bit less. This is a we can form a yam, a proper yam. If you look closely here and you see this shoulder, this head, and this shoulder, and you can see we have bearish divergence between the shoulder and the head, that could frame something nice. We know that in a valid head and shoulder pattern, we should not exceed this level. And if we bounce in this area, here we can hunt an EM. And that will be a nice trade for people that trade traditional market. You have shoulder, you have head, and in the right shoulder, you go and zoom in on lower time frame, you find an EM, you get a nice position size because the window of risk is small. And if the market will dump, guess what? You will make a lot of money until the long reload zone. I'm not trading traditional market. I just see the potential here for the yam or head and shoulder. You can see shoulder, pretty clear, head, right shoulder. In this area, if you find an yam, I think that could be a really nice trade. Yeah. A trade we can plan, a trade we can anticipate, a trade we can easily take if we have enough reasons. It's not something that it's hard to see. This will retest this candle, will validate the thinking of head and shoulder. Until we'll get back to the neckline here, you should be already risk free. You don't care if we'll validate or not. And if we'll dump, you'll make some nice money. But that's up to you. I'm not trading traditional market. I'll follow this pattern. I'll follow the chart, but I'm not trading traditional market. So that's my thinking about ES. Also, we can form something else. One high, second high. If we accept above this level and create a third high, some people know what I'm trying to say. So either we get a head and shoulder, either we get 1, 2, 3, and then dump. Anyway, both scenarios are for short ideas. Okay. I think Stefan will be all over the ES this week and next week. I don't know why. I have that impression that Stefan will be all over this one. Okay, that's ES. Gold. Weak. Like we suggest some time ago, I said if we'll bounce here, if we manage to stay at 5,000 or above, maybe we can do something. If not, that means weakness, and you can see yams and going down. Oil, some kind of symmetrical triangle here. I'm not interested to even look at it, except extremes. If we'll go all the way up here, okay. If we'll go all the way down here, okay. In the middle, eh. Okay, let's go on dominance to see a little bit what we have. Well, we accepted above 60%. Then we accepted back below. But actually, if you look, you zoom out and you look left, you will understand that this is a fucking range. And this is a fight of 60%. Yeah, we made some yams. Yeah, we made a little bit of money with some altcoins, but nothing special. Yeah. The Bitcoin dominance dumped because Bitcoin dumped and altcoins didn't dump so much. The worst scenario for Bitcoin dominance. Yeah, indeed, some altcoins moved a little bit. Some money to be made there, but nothing special. So I think we are still staying in this range and fighting 60%. Now, okay, 60% it's resistance, but we are still fighting the same level. Okay, Ethereum versus Bitcoin. Some time ago, people, some time ago, I said when the market was yamming out here that this Wyckoff check, this retest, it's doable, it's playable. And people said, well, no, Ethereum will go to the moon. Well, we retested that level. And okay, we retested that level. But do we have any W's here on daily? No. So that means usually that we can go even lower. A bit of bullish divergence here on MACD histogram. A bit of attempt of bullish divergence on RSI. On lower time frame, maybe we have something here. But I don't think it's enough. Show me daily, weekly W's. So far, nothing. Nothing special here. Anyway, I think going back here, even retesting this low here, it's possible. If we zoom out, let me zoom out on weekly chart. Do you see? Look at it. This is the area where we should pay attention. I know it's painful. I know some people believe the lead that Ethereum will go to the moon and will do this and will do that. Well, sorry. Look left and you'll understand. This low, this low, this low. Look at the volume here if you want. Yeah. Can you see it? This is a big pock, all this area here. Anyway. Next time, don't believe the moon boys or the influencers. Okay. Total market cap. We are fighting 2 trillion and nothing special. Ugly price action here. Classic chart. Pretty simple. Nothing special here. Similar with CME. Yeah. You can see the fake out last time here. Yeah, example of fake out, W fake out and up. Another example of fake out. Yeah, another example of fake out is this one. Yeah. Now we can use this as an example. Fake out here, fake out here. When I said about fake out, everyone was bullish. Okay, our members in Crypto Traders Arena, most of them or some of them understood the idea that it's probable to be a fake out and they shorted, but most of the people believed the narrative and they said, well, no, we'll go to the moon. I saw good traders, experienced traders telling me that, well, telling everyone, not me, that, well, look at the W and we'll go to the moon. What they missed was the previous one and this one. W fake out down, W fake out down. History repeats itself, or it rhymes, call it whatever you want. So next bull market, if you'll still be around, next bull market, if you'll still be around, and you'll see something like this after the top, you will know that usually it's a fake out. Fake out, fake out, and maybe, just maybe the third time will not be a fake out. We'll have to see at that moment in time. What level for Ethereum for investment? Well, wait for weekly W's, man. Wait for weekly W's. Do you see any weekly W's on Ethereum? No. It's too early to call Ethereum bottom, or to say, well, we'll do a bottom above 1,000 or below $1,000. First, we'll see Bitcoin bottoming and then we'll see Ethereum. For the moment, we don't have Bitcoin bottom. So, I don't know. Let's wait and we'll find out, most likely. Okay, that's the overview. Pretty basic, pretty simple, not too many things from yesterday. Calendar. Today we have Tuesday, existing home sales. A report in the New York session. Well, it's with high impact, so that could move the market a little bit. Pay attention to this report. Let's go on lower time frame. Bitcoin. We dumped, we pumped, we are slowing down. You can see the Monday range. We can play the SFU of the Monday range. Of course we can. You can see equal highs here. Maybe we'll SFU. If we'll accept back below, that's good. If we'll pump a little bit more, then we can still hunt EMs on 1 hour or even lower time frame. For the moment, people, we had something like this. We had a big volatility, market going down. We did a dead cat bounce. Now I think it's time to relax a little bit. The volatility is going down. I know it's boring, but that's the market. It's nothing we can do. If the market is not providing setups, if you see the volatility going down, you just mark the levels, the SFU levels, the higher time frame levels where you should pay attention. You set some alarms and wait. And if nothing is happening, you wait a little bit more. And if nothing is happening, you wait a little bit more. If you are here as a professional trader, if you are here to make money, you will wait until the market will provide setups. Well, if the market is not providing setups and you don't have patience and you'll, well, I need to trade. Well, you'll trade. Actually, you'll fuck around and you'll find out. At the end of the week, I'll be break even without doing anything, and you'll be 3 or 4 or 5% in a loss trying to trade in a low volatility or no setup environment. Which case is better? Stay the fuck out and be break even, or try to force some trades and lose some money. And even if you'll do, let's say you are lucky or you'll manage to get 1% profit. Why the fuck you are putting so much time and effort? You take so much risk for what? It's better to wait until you have setups. Good morning, Stefan. I don't know what yam means, but equal highs here, yeah, a scalper could take advantage here. Yeah? SFU of this level, reclaiming back below, a scalper could make some money. If we'll dump here and take the lows, definitely we'll pay attention and we'll try to do something. I was hoping for a better bounce here. Maybe today we'll have that bounce. I don't see it. I see it slowing down, which is not too bullish here. Now we are exactly in the middle of the Monday range. That means stay the fuck out. So there are levels to watch. There are levels to play. But here, better to wait. Ethereum, similar. The range is even smaller. Yeah, we dumped. Big volatility. We dumped. We tried to create a double here. Something of something. We bounced a little bit, did an AB equals CD. Now we are slowing down. We pumped in the weekend. We pumped Monday. If we're lucky, we'll get an SFU and maybe we'll dump back down. Maybe even take the lows. Who the fuck knows what will happen next? I'm just playing scenarios. I'm just looking. If this will happen, I'll do this. If this will happen, I'll do that. Pretty simple for me. Again, Ethereum on 1 hour is exactly in the middle of the Monday range. Not too many things I can do in this location. Hype. Well, for hype, I need to go on 4-hour chart to see it better. Yams, Ws. Is trying to form a range here? Maybe. If you want to play something, you think equal highs could be a level to SFU and play a short? Maybe. Or if you're more aggressive, maybe you want to play a shark here. Maybe. possible. I don't recommend to short this motherfucker because it's one of the strongest coins. I love to watch it from the sidelines, but I don't want to trade this one. Last trade was here. Yeah, that's May 26th. If I'll see a clear setup, well, okay. This was a clear shark here, you can see. We took this one, we made money. I was away this entire price action. I didn't manage to even look at it. Now I'm waiting for new levels. Yes, a few of the highs. If I'll see weakness, maybe. Maybe a shark if I see something to play there. Okay, Solana. Solana, someone asked about Solana. Solana, it's weak. Let's hope that Solana will hold these levels. We accepted below $70, which is bad. Look at this level. We are fighting this level as a resistance now. This not the best price action, people, to be honest. Hopefully we'll recover. Look at daily. Do you want to do something here? We already bited in this area. We accepted on daily basis below this level. The road to $40 is open now. Yeah, we can hope for a bounce, but if you want to invest in Solana, I think it's better to wait. If you want to trade Solana, I don't think you have enough volatility. Solana was a short at almost $100. I was hoping for Solana to hit 100, but no. Or we did? No. So nothing on Solana, people. Okay, let's go on 1 hour on ES and let's see what we have. What do we have on ES? Yeah, I showed you what I'm thinking on higher time frame. Shoulder, head, shoulder. If you remember here, in this area here, we had a short reload zone and I told you, well, watch out. It's a short reload zone. Some people made money. I don't trade traditional market. I'm just watching the chart. Okay, now we have a bigger time frame. Shoulder, head. Maybe if we're lucky, we'll bounce back in 61.8 here. And we'll M out. Or maybe we'll M out in 7,500. Yeah. You can play the Monday range if you want. You can play a deviation in the Monday range with an EM, and if you'll accept back below, you can play that one. And keep in mind the higher time frame pattern, shoulder, head, shoulder. You should trail that trade all the way down in the long reload zone. That should be nice. If you are strictly playing the Monday range, well, you are in the middle of the range. And you can play the short here at the Monday high, the long here at the Monday low. Don't do anything in the middle of the range. Or, yeah, you can do something in the middle of the range after you get a setup. If you get a setup here, make it risk-free at the middle of the range. If you get a setup along from the DCSFU, make it risk-free at the middle of the range. Middle of the range is to make the trade risk-free, maybe take some profit off. But not to open new positions. Pretty simple. Now, play wherever you want. I'm just watching the chart because it's well correlated with crypto, with Bitcoin, or Bitcoin is correlated with ES. But I'm not trading this chart. Similar here. Monday range, you can see it's a bit stronger than ES. I think we can go in the short reload zone and maybe M out from there. Gold, pathetic. EMs and more EMs and small ranges and nothing to do here. I warned you about gold some time ago. I saw Otto posting a short couple of weeks ago, I don't know exactly. That short should be deep in profit. If you are trading gold, you should be short and in profit. For the moment, I'm still sticking with crypto only. Next year, when probably the volatility of crypto will go down, I think I'll be forced to go and trade traditional market. We'll see. Going back to our favorite chart, Bitcoin. The range is low, acceptable for a scalper, okay? Acceptable for a scalper here. Scalper could make some money. Nothing else, people. Nothing else. I don't know if Stefan will do the live stream. Most probably he'll live stream in 10-15 minutes. It's Tuesday. Stefan, if you are in the chat, please confirm that you'll do the live stream, day trading with Stefan. That's open for everyone. You can ask Stefan all the questions you want. It's Tuesday, we have the Monday range. Unfortunately, at this moment, before the London opening, we are in the middle of the range, so nothing we should do. We should wait for something. Remember, it's easier to protect capital than to make it back. When we don't have setups, we don't play, we just wait. Okay? We treat market like a business. If we treat market like a business, the market will treat us like kings. If we don't treat the market like a business, the market will revenge and take our money. Okay? It's pretty simple. Yeah, we are not here to play games. We are not here to make fun. We are here to make money. We should treat everything like a business here. I'm taking a trade. Why I'm taking that trade? It's according to my plan. What is the risk management? It's a vetted setup. Yeah? Don't fuck around. Don't fuck around because you'll find out. And it's hard, people, to make money in your daily job, put it on crypto and then lose it. Why the fuck you are here? Yeah? You see, the money are not enough anymore for most of the people. You take some of that hard earned money and you put it on crypto. And you fuck around. And you lose it. What's the fucking point? Learn first, trade later. Learn first, make a plan, test, prove yourself that you can make some money in a consistent manner, and then risk the real money and play the game and win the game. Not fuck around. Well, I'll take a trade here. Why? Well, just because I think we'll go down. Well, no. Well, let's move the stop loss. Let's do this, let's do that. And in a couple of days, couple of weeks, couple of months, the portfolio is gone. Let's put another bunch of money in the market. You are the perfect victim. You are feeding yourself with emotions from the market. Market is the worst place where you should feed yourself with emotions. It's too expensive. Don't do it. Trading should be boring, really boring. Well, I need to wait for this setup. I have equal highs here. Looking left, I have more levels. If I'll get an M or if I'll get a setup here, well, I'm forced by my plan to take it. If the market will reach this area, I'll go and, I don't know, look at 5-minute chart. If I find the setup, I'll take it. No emotions, no nothing. What is the risk? 1%. Well, 1% didn't kill anyone, didn't make rich anyone. Well, I'll make some money if I'm right, if the setup works. That's the approach. If you feel emotions and you're barely waiting for that level and you're thinking you'll get rich in one trade, that's bad. Bad, really bad. There are other places where you can get emotions, not the market. Sorry about the rant, but it's real and I don't know. I'm trying to, to wake up as many people as possible. Learn first, become a professional trader. Use the $100 challenge. Use the couple one if you have the patience and you have the money. And when you prove yourself you can make money, then you risk real money in the market. Okay, that being said, let's call it a live stream. Stefan will start a new one in 10-15 minutes. Join that one and ask Stefan all the questions. I don't see too many questions in this chat. People learn to bug Stefan with all the questions, not me. And that's not bad. I love when Stefan gets all the questions and not me. Okay, people. Let's call it a live stream. See you in 10 minutes in the chat. Bye-bye.